I discovered that the eggs I used for cooking were hollow. I thought it was some kind of prank. So I picked up another egg and gently crushed it, but it was still hollow until I crushed all the eggs into pieces and still couldn't find a single normal egg. And that wasn't the strangest thing. When I was wiping the panoramic glass on the balcony, the wall behind me suddenly started to move. Soon I was tightly sandwiched between the walls. Just as I was about to suffocate, the walls immediately returned to their original state. At first, I thought it was just a hallucination caused by my recent exhaustion, so I didn't pay much attention to it. But as I continued to wipe the glass, I noticed that there were still traces of the squeezing from earlier. Only then did I realize that what had happened earlier was real. Every morning, I would leave the house on time, watching to see my husband off as he drove to work. Then I would start my busy day, but my work was simple. I just had to clean the house, and then I could enjoy a whole day of leisure and freedom, until one morning, while I was doing housework, I could no longer bear the daily routine. So I took the bus to look for my husband. As the car got closer to its destination, the number of passengers on the car decreased, until finally, I was the only one left. As we approached the last stop before the desert edge, a strange sound suddenly echoed through the air. I followed the sound with my eyes and saw a damaged plane trailing thick smoke across the sky before crashing deep into the desert. I asked the driver to take the car over to rescue them, but fear was written all over his face. The driver warned me that it was a restricted area and under no circumstances would he step foot there. He also warned me not to go there and take risks. Faced with the driver's cowardice, I said no more. To save the people, I got out of the car alone and walked deeper into the desert, but I ignored the warning signs beside me. As I went deeper into the desert, I felt something was wrong. I had clearly arrived at the crash site, but there was not a single piece of wreckage on the ground. This place was desolate, filled with the aura of death. I don't know how long I walked before I noticed a strange circular building on the mountaintop. This must be the company where my husband works, so I immediately decided to go there for help. But when I finally climbed to the top of the mountain, only an old, dilapidated circular hut with no one else around. It didn't look like a company at all. I don't know how many secrets this place hides or where my husband goes every day. Just as I felt lost and helpless, I noticed something odd about the glass ahead. I reached out and touched it cautiously, but as a red light flashed, I lost consciousness instantly. When I woke up again, I was back in reality.